Stage 3 Super Learners, hello and welcome to the writing process. We are going to go through the steps that we are going to take to construct a text. The first step in the writing process is brainstorming and pre-writing activities. So during this time, you'll be looking at other authors' writing, you'll be looking at pictures, you'll be looking at writing prompts, you'll be brainstorming ideas, brainstorming character descriptions, and this sort of brainstorming and pre-writing could take the form of a mind map. So if your picture is about a treehouse, if your story is about a treehouse, you might look at some characters that you could have in your story. You might look at how many stories your treehouse has. You might look at the setting of your story or where your tree is located. And included in that, you might look at the weather. So if it's hot or cold or raining. And then you might plan some interesting vocabulary that you could use in your writing as well. So and it's a good time in this section to be talking with people, brainstorming, thinking out loud, thinking with another person, working together on the brainstorming activities. Your first draft, this is where you start to form your sentences. Okay, so this is just a really rough beginning to your story. After you've drafted your story and you've got all of your ideas down, including a beginning, a middle and an end, a problem and a solution, then you'll start editing. So at this point, you'll look back on your writing and you'll see if you're missing any punctuation. You'll see if any areas in your writing can be improved. So you might like to develop the characters a little bit more. You might be a bit more descriptive in the setting of your story. So at this editing point is where you add more. That's what I like to see in my writers. I like to see them adding more detail, adding more information, adding more interest to their stories. When we're revising here, it's a really good time to get someone else to help you with this, because a fresh set of eyes on your work always helps. You could get an adult to help you with this. You could get a peer or a sibling to help with this. You could even get a younger sibling to help, especially if you were going to read the story to them. You can also upload a picture of your story to Seesaw and your teacher will provide you feedback on that as well. Then the final step in creating a text is publishing a final draft. Now this can be typed or it can be handwritten. And then I would expect it to be illustrated as well. So we expect the writing process should take you from home about 1 week. So on Monday, do your pre-writing activities and brainstorming and your draft. Then Tuesday editing, Wednesday revising, Thursday, Friday publishing. Your draft might take you 2 days and that's okay. Your revising might take you 2 days and that's okay, as long as you're working through this writing process. I look forward to reading some fantastic stories. Thanks, guys.